G'day Argy crew, hope you're having a fantastic day today and your family's happy and healthy. Okay, we're in 1.53 beta update today, and I'm going to show you one of the features that's included in that update, and that is the manual trailer slider. And what this basically does is it replaces the old system that was used in ATS with this new manual system where you can adjust it incrementally, whereas in the old system it was either forward or back, and they were the only adjustments you have. Now with the slider, the main reason you would use this is for maneuverability of your trailer and weight distribution to even the load up of your cargo. Now the difference between the old system and the new is that, like I say, the old system was very limited in its use, whereas you could only have it all the way to the front or all the way to the back. In fact, what I'll do is I'll pop a clip here of an old video that I made that I did on trailer features. I'll leave a link to the full video in the description in case you want to have a look at that, because it's still stands today. It shows features that you can still use today, even though it is an old video. But I'll pop that in right now so that you can see the difference between the old system and the new system. So this will be the clip now. Now let's say, for example, you want to change the slider on the back of your trailer to the rear axle, rather than going back into the trailer manager and trying to find another trailer and purchasing another trailer that has the axles at the rear. What you can do is press F7, press enter, and then you'll see it says adjust trailer up here. So button 4 will adjust the trailer. So what I can do is go 4, and now if I want to change this or slide my axles back, I just click sliding tandem rear, and it slides the axles to the rear for me. If I want to slide them back, I just click sliding back. So it's just like in real life. If you want to adjust it for more maneuverability or to disperse the weight more evenly, you can do that from pressing F7, then enter, and press 4, and it will bring you here where you can adjust any of the features that are adjustable on your trailer. Okay, now that you've seen that clip, we'll be able to compare that with this new system. And again, like I say, this system has a lot more adjustability to it, and it makes things a lot easier. The first thing you'll need to do is go into your options and set it up, and that is in your keys and buttons. So in keys and buttons, slide down to trailer, and here you'll find toggle manual trailer axle adjustment. I've set it up to the R3 key on my steering wheel here, so it's a lot easier for me. I used to use this for the headlights, high beam and low beam, but I now use it over here, so that button wasn't doing anything, so I've used that. But you can assign it to any button or switch that you want. But again, like I say, set that up so that you've got a toggle switch to toggle this system on or off. Once you've done that, you can come back in and make sure that you've got your trailer hitched up, your truck ready to rock and roll, and make sure that everything's free rolling, you've got no brakes on or anything, and you're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so the first thing you do, you want to adjust it. Why do you want to adjust it? Again, two reasons. For maneuverability, to make the trailer more maneuverable, and to distribute the weight more in your cargo trailer. Now, in game, it's not so much for the weight, because it doesn't really affect it, or I haven't noticed that it affects weight distribution or anything like that, but it probably does, or it will do in the upcoming beta when they've finalized it. But for the time being, it's mainly for maneuverability. So if you've got your axles to the rear, the trailer will be less maneuverable or less likely to turn quicker in situations where you need it to, because the axles are at the rear. by moving them to the front, it makes the trailer more maneuverable in tighter spaces. So what we'll do is we'll now click that switch, and what you're doing by clicking that switch is you're locking the trailer brakes on and unlatching the slider. So again, by hitting it the first time, you're locking the trailer brakes on and unlatching the slider. So now what you want to do to get it to move forward is you want to go in reverse, because you want the axles to stay where they are and the trailer to move back. So now we'll put it in reverse and we'll move back and stop when it gets to the front. Click the button again. Now by clicking the button again, you've unlocked the trailer brakes and locked the latch for the slider. So now everything should move forward and there should be no brakes applied. Oops. Might help if I move forward, just to prove a point. Yep. Okay, so everything's locked into place except for the brakes, because you don't want the brakes to lock in. So now, if you want to move them back to the back, you just press that button again. The brakes have locked, the latch has been unlocked, and by moving forward, your axles will go all the way to the back. Click the button again, making sure that your trailer brakes are now unlocked and that your slider is latched. And if we reverse now, you'll be able to test that because they're not moving anywhere. The other way to test it would be to actually put your trailer brakes on and see if anything moves, and as you can see, it didn't. Alright, so now you know that that's how you would do it for the forward and back, but what's to say that's where you want it? Maybe you want it more towards the middle. So what you can do is slowly stop, lock, press the button again, and now everything should be locked in. Whoops, I didn't press it. Everything should be locked in place where you've set it. And that the reason for that is you may find that on certain trailers it's better at the front, or it's better at the back for maneuverability, or it's better in the middle, or it's better more towards the front, or it's better more towards the back. And by being able to adjust this incrementally, like so, maybe it's better there. Maybe you find that your trailer behaves better when the axles are sitting roughly 3/4 from the back of the trailer, or roughly 3/4 from the front of the trailer, if you understand what I mean. So by doing this, you can then fine-tune your slider to the point that is your sweet spot, where you find that your trailer now maneuvers the way you want it to be. And again, it's going to take a bit of experimenting to find out whether or not that will happen, and I can tell you it will, because you will find that in most situations, by having it all the way to the front, it will maneuver a lot better in tighter spaces, but it may maneuver too quickly and turn too quickly, and therefore you might find that it's better for you about the middle, because it doesn't turn as quickly or it doesn't turn as slowly, if you understand what I mean. So you're adjusting it to your flavor, and by doing that, it just makes it so much more like real life, because a lot of drivers will find that they prefer their axles in certain positions, and in fact a lot of drivers actually mark the positions if they own the trailers, because they know that every time they come back to that trailer they can adjust it accordingly for whatever loads they're carrying, if you get the idea. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll go and get a job and we'll show you it in action. Let's see what we've got. Yes, this is where we're picking up from, and it's over there. Alright, so normally if I was coming in I would drive over to the right and reverse back. In fact, I might still do that if I've got enough room. I don't think I'm going to, somehow. No, I'm not. Okay. So we're going to go up here and turn around. And what we'll do to make it so that we can turn around in a more tighter space, we shall adjust the trailer so that it will maneuver a lot quicker. Right, so now the trailer should turn on a smaller radius, if you know what I mean. We're still probably going to have to reverse a bit because it's a very tight space here. And this truck doesn't have a great turning radius. Not so much the trailer this time, it's the truck. Don't want a jackknife. Okay. Bring it right over here so that we've got some room to move. All right. Now we shall see how we go. But like I say, the trailer should turn a lot quicker, which it is, as you can see. So if I had those wheels at the rear of the trailer, it would take quite a lot of time for it to turn, and it wouldn't respond as quickly. Still going to have to take another bite at it. That's it. Oh. Nah, I'm not going to take that. Nah, sorry. That just was too... yeah, too far out. Now it's not going to kick around. Come on, there we go. And again, I'm not going to take that because it's too far out. That's more like it. We'll take that one though. Alright, so as you can see, yes, it was a lot more manoeuvrable even though I stuffed that up. And now we'll go and drop this off.
Let's do this.
And we'll show you the difference between forward and back and middle. Oops, head dragging on so I can see what I'm doing.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
This is a new truck, so I'm not used to it. I haven't driven W900 for quite some time.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
But yeah, like I was saying, the main reasons in-game that you would do this is for the manoeuvrability. Oh look, there's one of our trailers over to the left there. Argy bargy. Transport. Hello guys. And yeah, because of that, but like I say, by adjusting it to the position that you find is best for your driving style, you'll find that you'll be able to maneuver the trailer a lot more easily, get it into tighter spots, whereas you couldn't do that before. But now with this adjustment, you'll find that yeah, you'll be a lot more happy with your trailer setup. And again, like I say, as far as weight distribution goes, we may find that in future updates that it'll be more noticeable But at the moment, I don't think it really affects the trailer that much as far as weight distribution goes. But I could be wrong. But through my testing, I haven't felt a great deal of difference. The only difference I've really noticed is, like I say, in the manoeuvrability, and that's a great difference, and it works really well in that field. Out on the hood camera. Roof camera. Dun, dun. Bumper camera. Oops. Ooh. You're going to let me in, that'll be alright. And you're going to cause problems because you're not going to back far. Oh no, he's alright, good. Nope, better turn the lights on. So yeah, so far I'm liking the 1.53 update. Things seem to be quite smooth. And I definitely like the way they've rigged this manual slider up. Again, it's more like in real life. The guys are starting to put things together quite nicely. It's a pity. It looks like we're going to be pulling up in the dark. Hopefully the depot's well lit so that we can see exactly how various positioning of the slider works as far as manoeuvrability goes. In fact, it might be better if I do that in another video where I've got a big area to show you. I'll find a nice big depot somewhere where I can show you the various adjustments and how quickly the trailer will turn. Again, it will be different on different trailers as well. I mean, not all trailers will react the same way because this is quite a long trailer. It will react a lot more differently than a shorter trailer, naturally, because a shorter trailer inherently will turn quicker and be more maneuverable. So therefore, by adjusting, if a shorter trailer has a slider on it, by adjusting it forward or back will be completely different to doing it on the longer trailer. And also the same thing applies to, which I haven't tried yet, which will be interesting to find out, which I'll probably do in the next video, whether or not you can do this on triples and doubles. That'd be very interesting to find out, because you could then have your front trailer adjusted in a different position to your back trailer to give you various maneuvering capabilities with your B doubles or your triples or whatever. That'd be very interesting. I'll check that out. So yes, the drop-off's just up here.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left and then turn right. Turn right.
Wait for this car to go past. If it goes past. Where are we dropping off? Around the back there.
Finally, we are here.
Yeah, that was a bit of a vicious driveway. Ooh. Yeah, I thought so. Nice and tight in here. Let's see where we are. Oh, I can see what the problem was. Because I've got that, there's a classic example. I forgot that I had them right up the front, so the trailer turned extremely quickly. And therefore was way too tight coming in here. Classic example, and proves the point that by having them up the front there, the trailer will turn a lot quicker. So it's better in tighter spaces, but can also be a problem when you're coming into a tight area like that. So watch the trailer as we go around corners and you'll see how quick it turns. See how tight it's turning? Now if they were at the back, I would have it would have taken a greater radius to turn. In fact, let's slide them to the back. Whoops. I get the right button in a minute. It's because I'm not used to the button. Forward. Move them right up to the back. Make sure it's locked in, which it is. Okay. So on this corner, you'll probably notice, if I can get outside, you'll notice that it will turn slower. And you'll see the difference. Alright, watching. See how much slower that's turning? It's not turning in as quickly. Ooh, so now here's a good example. There's no way I would make it around this area, turn around and then reverse in if they're at the back. Let me prove that. So I'll stuff up here because I'm not going to make it, if you know what I mean. So we'll come over towards that marker there on the ground, and we'll start swinging around, and we'll see if we can get around in one turn. It's going to make me a liar. Alright, so we sort of turned on our axis in that. So bear with me and I'll get in position again with the shorter one. We'll see how much difference there is. Okay, so we shall now move them back, or forwards I should say, move the trailer back. Make sure they're locked in, yes. Now let's see, we'll go to the same area where that marker is, and let's see how much quicker it turns. Alright, turning around now. Yeah, you can see how much quicker it's turning now. It's not pivoting on its axis, it's actually turning. So yeah, it turns a lot easier. I don't know if you noticed that. In fact, let's try it in this area, which I doubt if we'll get around in. We'll try it. It's the truck more than the trailer in this area. The truck's turning radius isn't good enough. So we'll turn it around. Actually, no, we'll just reverse it back in and park it up. And I will, in a later video, I will make it so that you can see exactly. I'll use markers somehow, and you'll be able to see the difference in turning radius and whatnot, and how much more maneuverable it is. Let me jump back in. I'm better at reversing inside the trailer, truck. Right. Turn the jake off. Bit too far there. It's alright though. We'll pull it forward so we can see what we're doing. There we go. Get out. That'll do. That's good enough. Close enough. Oh, what happened there? Prep back a bit. Okay. Alright, so yes, as you can see, the 1.53 update for the slider is quite good, and I probably didn't display it as well as I wanted to there, but again, like I say, I'll make another video and show the turning radius and whatnot, so you can see exactly how much it affects it. But it gives you the idea, and I'll be doing some more videos on the other features and whatnot that are in the 1.53 update, so stay tuned for that. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It's free. You might as well. It helps me out. And that way I can create more free videos like this for you. And if anybody that you know might benefit from having a look at this video, please share it with them. And hopefully you did enjoy it, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.